Good morning and welcome back to the channel. Today's video we're going to be just cleaning the automatic drinker and getting lambs set up on it down in the other shed. I just have it up at the house, power washing it, and we're going to run milking and stuff through the lines. And then we'll be probably moving more lambs, and we might get to dehorning some calves. If we don't get to dehorning the calves, it'll be in the next video. So I'll just show you this automatic drinker here when it's all disconnected and how dirty it was. It should have been cleaned the end of last season, but like these things don't be done, it's always the last minute. But it's just there. Now I've power washed out the inside of it. Just need to run that. This tub sits in there in it, and there's 4 holes in it. And there's 4 holes in it in the tub, and these lines go into the tub then, and the milk's sucked through it. That's the heater there, and you fill the water up to this level, and all the lines are down in the water, and it heats the milk through the lines before it goes before the lambs drink it. I find it a really good job. It's really good. I don't know whether you can see there, maybe the kennels. We have dog kennels. We got them off Slaney side kennels down in Wexford, but I'll do a review on them in some other video. We find them very good as well, but again, that's for another video. So we'll get this washed, and then we get the lambs. Just back down to the sheep shed here now. I'll just show you the feeder's out there. I'm just getting it set up, and there was another set of triplets here this morning, and that yo, I only had 2 sets of triplets. They were probably the 2 worst shows I had, but those 3 lambs were all 3 of them were coming back ways. But anyway, we have them alive, and what I'll probably do is, she'd be lucky to rear 1, so I'll take 2 of them off and put them on the feeder once I have the feeder set up. And then I was telling you, I think in the last video, where that yo, she's a big spin like a cow, and only one side working, so both those lambs will go on the feeder. And remember then, I had another set of triplets, and I had said that the lamb would be marked, and she went out, and I put her out, and then I went up the next day, and the lamb was away from her, and I caught him and brought him back and gave him back to his mammy. And she had no interest in him. She wouldn't let him suck. She wouldn't let him suck at all. So I had to grab him again. Had to grab him for the second time in the field, and I brought him down. That's him. So he'll be going on the feeder. And then there's a yo here. I won't say she is a bad elder, but there's no milk in one side, so I'll probably have to take one of them off. And then here's another yo where she only has milk on one side as well, so I'll have to take one of these lads off and put them on the feeder, and hopefully those yos will rear 1 lamb. And this is the fella that we put the skin on, and the yo was in the adoption unit, but she's not taking it, so he will probably have to go onto the feeder. But she is a bad elder anyway as well. There's not an awful lot of that this year. I don't know why. Even I didn't realise until the scanning man had marked a few. He copped it at the scanning. So anyway, look, probably won't be doing any dehorning in this video. I'll show you how the feeder is set up, and I'll show you then when I'm getting the lambs on it, and the whole process. And then it just takes about 2 days. Some of them takes about 2 days, where you have to get in 3 or 4 times a day, put them on the teat, and once they get used to it, then they go to it themselves and just keep the milk in it. Now I used to have a little jug. I used to have a little plastic jug to measure out exactly how much. So I'll have to measure it all out again, the amount of water to the milk ratio, because I forgot from last year. But like, you'd be normally giving the lambs maybe 5 bottles a day, 5-6 bottles a day. So I work it out then that I put enough in the drinker for about 8 bottles per lamb per day, and that sort of covers it. But it's just sort of trial and error. I'll be checking it every so often, and if it's getting low, I'll be putting more milk in it. And then after every day or two, once it gets down low, I take it out and wash the whole thing out again, because sort of a scum gets on the bottom of it if you leave it for too long. So you want to be taking it out and cleaning it and keeping it fairly clean. And bring in the feeder now, and I'll put it here. I'll probably have to set up an infrared light in here as well. Just there's a couple of very young lads, so maybe just even to have it set up here so that you could switch it on at night if they need it. Turn on the heater, but like I mixed it warm anyway, so but it takes a while to get going on it. These are only the triplets for this morning, so get going on it. Just carrying on from yesterday, and have these lambs in now on the automatic feeder, and they're all drinking on it, bar that guy in there where he has he just has an injured back leg or something like that. He's not on it yet. So the other two sets of, or there's two lambs there. Those two are triplets born yesterday morning, and they're flying on it. And this guy here is flying on it, and this guy here with the J I won't say he's flying on it. You have to keep putting him back on it, and he'll be okay. So, and then there'll be 2 lambs in there that I need to put on it, and maybe a few more around. There's more casualty ones, and then hopefully maybe we'd maybe pawn a few of them off as the lambing goes on. And yeah, just an update on that triplet Joe that was in here. I spoke to the vet, and he was to come out Monday morning to her, but when I come down Monday morning she had died. So I had a feeling she would, but the vet was just going to have a look at her to see maybe could we get the lambs out of her, but she was a good bit away from lambing, so the likelihood of the lambs living was very slim. But anyway, I come down Monday morning anyway, and she had died. So look, you just have to deal with these things. Anyway, that's probably the end of today's video. Thanks very much for watching, and we will catch you at the next one.